We are using this helicopter flight over St. Ignace to show off some of the spots that I personally would recommend to extend an amazing summer experience. St. Ignace is the center hub to adventure, and every direction offers something completely different. As we take off, just look towards the northwest. This is the beginning of the off-road trail system that runs for miles. One of the ORV parking lots is right downtown. And that might not sound like a terribly exciting thing, but any day on the trails that begins and ends near restaurants and hotels is a lovely convenience. Over there, that's Castle Rock. If helicopters are not your thing, it's a great way to see the layout of St. Ignace while still keeping your feet on the ground. Right over there, that's the casino. And then if you look this way, you can just see the very top of the Mackinac Bridge. This helicopter ride is pretty much going right down I-75 towards the Mackinac Bridge. But before we get there, look to the right, down US 2. That's where you will find us mountain biking and disc golfing at Silver Mountain. The mountain bike trail is just over 1.5 miles, and for me personally, that is the right amount. But I could see somebody with more experience riding 2 or even 3 laps on this particular trail. The disc golf for me, that's what really stands out as the hero. The course meanders through the woods and up on top of the hill, where every hole offers a new challenge, but is still approachable for recreational players.
Oh, that was close.
I guess what I'm saying is, everyone in the group is having a good time, but the more serious disc golf players will find a line or a throw that's going to give them the competitive edge. I personally like the drive from the top of the hill because it makes everybody feel like their drive is about 1/4 mile. While we're out this way, we do need to talk about the mystery spot. When going on the tour, I can't tell what is more fun, being the volunteer in the demonstration or being the person viewing it. Either way, I always have a great time. And then there's the zip line, and I appreciate this for one hidden feature that you might not know about. Right before the second zip line, look out over the water. And it's an angle of the bridge that I've never seen. It's a nice view that demonstrates how Lake Michigan, the Upper Peninsula and the Lower Peninsula contours the Straits of Mackinac and how it all fits together like a big jigsaw puzzle. Right after we see that, I get to do this.
Oh, that was good. Quite a bit faster.
A little faster, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, now for the star of the show in this helicopter, the Mackinac Bridge. When we took off, I knew we were going to fly over the Mackinac Bridge, but then the pilot dipped the shoulder of the helicopter like this and offered a view that was delightfully unexpected. I have drove over the bridge. I have been under the bridge in the ferry. I've even paddled under it on my board. But being over it like this, well, that's just a complete game changer. This is a perfect time to point out the Straits State Park. It's special to me for 2 major reasons. One is the bridge views. As a photographer, I have spent hours here just waiting for interesting moments to snap a few photos. And number 2, this is where the North Country Trail picks back up after someone crosses over the Mackinac Bridge. Last year we hiked this section of the trail and we made our way all the way to downtown. I'm just going to rapid fire a few things that I think are important happening this summer. Jeep the Mac, Bronco the Mac, Downtown Car Show, antique tractor show, Labor Day bridge walk. Just think of a specialty way to cross the bridge, and I bet there is a day for that. There's a bunch of unique events like Heritage Festival, Powwow, Indigenous Art Show, Truck Show, gravel bike races, and so on. What I'm saying is, there's always a special event happening, and St. Ignace sits at the core of it all. I know that I missed a bunch of things that are happening, so I took a screenshot as a reminder for me and for you if you happen to do any planning. Before this flight ends, I just want to point out how awesome and accessible the water frontage is here. The beaches, marinas, ferry, dining spots, they all have waterfront views and public spots to get out on the water. And it's not just one option. It's that there's so many options that I find myself returning here season after season, exploring and discovering something new every time I go. I hope this helps for anybody planning their St. Ignace summer trip. And until next time, cheers.